Yeah, AJ, well, welcome to Fayetteville. You've been here for a while, but how do you think things are going, and what's been your experience so far competing for the quarterback job?
Experience been great. I mean, connecting with the other quarterbacks, KJ, Braden, Cade, all those guys, even Hank. I mean, we just been hanging out. Coach Cramsey, we went out to eat like 2 weeks ago and just really been enjoying my time here.
You had a lot of options coming out of high school. You ended up at Memphis, and then of course transferring here. What led you to Memphis with so many Power Four options?
So I had originally committed to Colorado, but then I decommitted after a couple more reasons, and then that kind of slowed down my recruitment process. Really, just Florida and Memphis staying on me really hard, and then Memphis at the end of the day, they was just real authentic and just real. At the end of the day, Coach Cramsey and Coach Silverfield, they gave me a plan. And I really just stuck with it.
CJ, you're obviously Northwest Arkansas guy, but I'm curious how things unfolded for you. I remember you were in here when Coach Silverfield was being announced and stuff. How things unfolded for you and your decision to return?
Yeah, after the coach had left or whatever happened with them, Coach Silverfield just had me in his office, and we had a good talk, and we talked for probably about 20, 30 minutes just about life and stuff like that, and I just ultimately decided it was the best decision for me to stay.
CJ, I wanted to talk to you about maybe what you feel like your role is, third year in the system, just kind of how you feel like you're progressing.
Obviously you want to take that next step every single year and keep progressing. For me, it's just being a leader, for not just young guys, but just the whole room, and really being that receiver that carries the room in terms of, obviously what goes on the field, but outside the field, and just keeping everything in line, I feel like.
Can you speak about the room, the talent you have in your room, and what you think of some of the guys who will contribute?
It's wide open right now, and I feel like we legitimately will have like 8 guys that can play, on Saturdays. Who it's going to be, I don't know, but I think that we have the talent in the room. Kind of similar to the first year that I was here. There's a lot of guys that I think will be really good.
And then AJ, you guys have been swapping up who goes with the ones. How do you think that's been kind of going for the two of y'all?
It's been going good for me and KJ. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a quarterback battle, but we love each other and we love to compete with each other every day. So making each other better every day, it's gonna have us ready for the season.
Okay, CJ, just what have you seen from Chris Marshall that's impressed you? I mean, kid came in here with 5-star out of high school, really got a chance to make plays this year out there.
I think he's really, really good at using his body to his advantage. He's a big receiver, and I think he knows how to use his size to put DBs in like difficult positions to guard them, back shoulders, things like that, and even take the top off. It's been really impressive.
AJ, what have you seen from the receivers and how CJ and the rest of them? Just how do you like throwing to them? I mean, you're pretty impressed with the receiver room.
Oh yeah, most definitely impressed. I mean, everybody can go get the ball. Everybody can run the short and the intermediate routes. So really just making me and the other quarterbacks, making it easier on us, coming back to the ball when they need to, and just adjusting to any type of ball we throw, no matter where it is, low, high, or perfect. I mean, really just they're go-getters, so they're going to go get the ball any chance.
AJ, I think it was Coach Cramsey a couple of weeks ago. I asked him about Braden Fuller. He said he wanted to bring in a veteran guy to the room. Kind of, what does he bring to the room? Kind of, do you feel that veteran presence from him?
Yeah, he most definitely brings the experience into the room. I mean, he looks like he experienced. I mean, he older. He the old guy in the room. So really, just all the quarterbacks. Really, we all just haven't got on that field, but him for real at the D2 level. So him just coming up, really just making us all better.
And how do you feel your comfort level is in this offense? You having the experience of last year, going through spring and everything. Do you feel more comfortable going through spring through 4 practices?
Oh yeah, I'm real comfortable with the offense. I'm not gonna say I'm a master of the offense yet, but I got it down pretty good. I mean, really just trying to hone in on the protection standpoint of it now. I got the routes, and we just got to get the timing right on a couple of more things, and then, like I said, protections, and then I'll be good.
I wonder what your last exchange with Coach Stewart was at Memphis. Was it like nice knowing you, or hope we cross paths again, and then when he showed back up here?
So after the NC State game we lost, I mean, of course we were saying our goodbyes because didn't nobody know what was gonna happen with him specifically, and then Coach Trickey, our old quarterback coach here, I mean, he came and then he called me one Sunday and was like, not gonna be your coach no more. I'm finna go to Maryland and take the job there. I was like, oh, okay. And then couple days later, Coach Sherfield gave me a text and was like, "What you think about Coach Mitch?" And I was like, "I love Coach Mitch." And then a couple days later, he was like, "Coach Mitch gonna be the guy." And then as soon as I heard it, I called Coach Mitch. Yeah, he sounded like he cried, tears of joy and stuff like that. So I'm glad to be back with my guy.
What do you consider your strengths as a quarterback? What are some of the things that you feel you got to get better at?
Most definitely one of my strengths is just pre-snap reads, knowing where I want to go with the ball, knowing how to dissect the defense most definitely, and just getting the ball out my hands very quick. Some things I need to work on is just, I'll say my pocket presence sometimes. Sometimes I get a little, I can move a lot in the pocket when I don't need to. So just staying calm in the pocket and just trusting my O-line, trusting my protection more.
CJ, what's been the biggest adjustments or differences, I guess, with this offense versus, and I know you don't have everything fully installed yet, but this offense versus what you were doing before?
From what I can tell, it is a lot simpler of an offense. Just play-wise, it's just shorter than Petrino's. Petrino his installs were like this fat. You know what I'm saying? But I think I really do believe in what Coach Cramsey's doing and mastering, the plays that we're good at. Like, I like that idea. And it's kind of what I experienced in high school is, you have your base plays that you just master and you do really well. That's been the biggest adjustment for me personally.
I'm guessing screen game is a big part of those base plays. Y'all work on those a lot. How important is that going to be in what you guys do, just for both of you?
It's like an RPO every play. It feels like to me right now, and it is a lot different than what Petrino did. But you might have a bubble or a now screen mixed into every play that the quarterback has an option. And I like that because they can, what RPO is. So it's just I do like it that there's that option.
Like CJ said, we got the chance to throw the ball every play if we wanted to. Really just it's a numbers game. So if we ain't got the box, we're going to spit it out there on the perimeter. And, we take the screen game really serious. So, really just trying to work on that every day during screen drills, walkthroughs, anything. So trying to get that timing down.
How much of the offense is installed so far?
I'll say a good little bit because, install 1 through 3 really is the whole playbook for the whole year. Other than install 1, 2, 3, it's just add-ons, and this is most of our playbook right here. So that's why these installs right here, the first 3 are like so hefty, and it's a lot going in right now. So I feel like that's majority of the offense right now.
CJ, I'm curious also just the structure of practice. Has that changed for you, and just any notable differences, any subtle differences?
It feels a lot more like the tempo is a lot faster, and I don't know if that's. I don't know, maybe I'm just getting older, but it feels like the tempo is a lot faster. But between the 3 coaches, it's definitely different than the first 2. But yeah, Petrino's he was a real old school guy. Obviously, y'all know that. And, Coach Silver feel like the practice style is just, it feels a lot different to me right now. But obviously, I'm adjusting like everybody else is.
AJ, when you talk to Cramsey or Coach Silverfield or Coach Stewart, what do they stress like the most important things between you and KJ for deciding who's going to win this competition at quarterback? What are the things that you guys have to both really focus on there?
At the end of the day, it's just going to be based on who can really just make the throws and make the correct reads at the right time, whether it is pushing the ball down the field more or we really hone in on taking our UARs, which is our check downs. So whoever can just make those right decisions, 2-minute drill, overtime, we need a field goal. So they're going to put us in those hard situations this spring and see who can really just hone in and really just take care of the ball.
Is practice a little bit more fun this year when you're in a competition, you're not the freshman that's kind of biding his time?
Oh yeah, practice. I love practice here. Really just, you have to. You're in the SEC and just being able to just be here at Arkansas. I'm enjoying my time here.
CJ, a whole new group of DBs. What stood out from your perspective when you're going against those guys in the secondary?
Just the competitive nature of all of them. Not that it wasn't here before, but it's really good because I feel like we're going at it every practice and making each other a lot better. There's a number of guys that have been really good and impressive to me this spring.
All right, so there's plenty of Memphis guys on this team now. Is there any trash talk from last year's result? What's that like? No, it's put to bed.
We're all a team now, so what happened in the past, it's going to stay in the past. None of us can do anything to change it, but we're all a team now, and I'm glad that they came over here.
It seems like talking to Coach Silverfield and Coach Johnson the other day, there may be a little bit more emphasis this year in Arkansas quarterback throwing to the running backs out of the backfield. How's that been going in practice? Are the running backs catching the ball pretty well?
Oh, yeah, the running backs are catching it very well. I mean, really just this year, from specifically me, really just not trying to push the ball down the field when I don't need to, and just taking those UARs, taking those checkdowns when I need to, and then, because you never know what can happen. I mean, Sut, Braylon, one of those guys, they can make one man miss, and then we can get that first down or that big play that we need. So just trying to take those, and running back's been doing a great job of learning protections and just catching the ball out the backfield.
Mitch told us that your dad played on the Valdosta State team.
It was my uncle.
Your uncle did?
Yeah.
Okay. And did that play any role? Did your uncle have anything to say?
Oh, no, that didn't play a role, but, I mean, that just goes back to say, like, I mean, Georgia football, I mean, this is all, like, connections and relationships. So building those relationships over the past years, and just to be with a guy like Coach Mitch now, from him just playing with my uncle at Valdosta, I mean, it means a lot.
Mitch also told us that all the quarterbacks took the VR goggles home with them for spring, and one of y'all, he didn't say who, was like, Coach, I almost ran into a wall. Did that happen to be you? Or?
No, that wasn't me, but I did have a misconception. So I don't know why I did this. So I had a ball in my hand while I had the VR on, and then I didn't mess around, and I actually threw the ball. I actually threw the ball through the wall, not through the wall, but it accidentally slipped out my hand as I was throwing the ball.
Did you find out which teammate almost ran into the wall?
No, that's a new one. I'm gonna most definitely find that out today.
CJ, I'm curious. You've got several guys back that were injured last year. Jalen coming back from injury. CC missed the whole year. Antonio was out for a while. Monte did late. Just kind of, what's it like getting those guys back and having those guys, again from last year?
It's nice. I mean, they're all going through obviously a similar situation to me, where we're having to learn a whole new offense together. And it's been really nice to be able to lean on them and then lean on me. Just learning and then being able to get them back, like seeing their recovery process is really nice, because obviously, I want the absolute best for all of them in their journey. And their journey looks different than mine, you know what I'm saying? So just seeing them come back and attack the recovery every day is really nice to see.
And the last one, a couple of new guys, both of them Bentonville Tigers like you.
Mm-hmm.
Just what's it like having those guys there? And I guess, did you play with Blair in high school a little bit?
Yeah, I played with him for 1 year. He was actually kind of hurt that year. He had broke his wrist or something, so I didn't play with him all that much. But I'd known Blair since, he was like, I've known him probably since I was about 6th grade. Like, I've known him for a long time. Then obviously I played with his stepbrother Isaiah. We played junior high ball together. So I've known their family a long time. Prevo, I kind of just met him when he moved to the area. But, it's cool that we all have those same connections, to Bentonville and all that. We know all the same coaches, you know what I'm saying? Have all the same stuff instilled in us.